need developmental. But you have to agree with me on the fact that,
and I agree.
It is developmental. So in a way, and as a lot of the wrestling fans know,
I don't know, for like the last year or so, NXT doesn't feel like the developmental program anymore. Like if you look back a couple years ago, yes, they had amazing matches, but then you also had like the first couple matches that were like solid, but there's whereas right now every fucking match is just like AEW from start to finish. It's just fucking amazing.
Yeah, and I get that, and I do.
Earlier today, I watched a match, and this is the first NXT match in probably the last like 7-8 months that I was like, that match was kind of shit. Like it started off, it was a women's match. It started off kind of like shitty and stuff. Shayna Baszler is fucking garbage. So just let me throw it out there right now. Shayna Baszler is fucking garbage. She is the female Baron Corbin of NXT. Fuck you, Shayna Baszler.
Oh my god.
Like, if you're the NXT Women's Champion, your opponent shouldn't be fucking carrying you during this match. Like, it started off horrible. Towards the end, it got a little better, but that was like I said, the first match in a long time that NXT put on. That I was like, oh man, that match was kind of trash.
I don't know. I know that it doesn't feel like it's developmental. It's just the problem is that it is. And that's my issue with them sending guys back down there. It's damaging their...
If Triple H says it's not developmental, then goddamn it, Nick, it's not developmental.
Oh, God. Is that going to be your cop-out here? The Trip said it wasn't, so it can't be developmental. Fucking... Oh, God. Hunter said no. Hunter says no.
He brought in the doctor's note. It's clear.
No, of course.
We are not developmental.
Of course not. All right. We don't want to get down in the weeds because me and Dad have talked about this last couple of weeks, and I've talked about it a couple of times. So.
And real quick, for anybody listening in live now, or whether you're listening in the future, as of right now, we have a T-shirt up for grabs, an official World Wrestling Podcast T-shirt. And the lucky winner may just get a bracelet on it as well, because it's that wonderful time of the year where, giving's the cool thing to do. But anywho, let's say, give me a number, Nick.
Okay, 41.
41, all right. So, if the 41, if you're listening in live, start blowing up the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 41st comment. Sorry, I went off D to D there for a second. The 41st comment will get the T-shirt. Or if you're listening in the future, let's say the 15th email to World Wrestling. Oh, I was about to give out the wrong email again. See,
God
it's been
damn
a while. Let me try this again. The 20th email to WWP Studios at Outlook.com will be our lucky winner.
Put in the subject line, am I the 20th email? We will reply with a yes or no.
Yep, that's got to be the subject. Am I the 20th email?
So if you don't get in the comments, we'll announce if somebody wins it tonight in the comments. If it doesn't win, we'll announce it by the end that nobody's won it, and you'll have a chance to email us. If you're the 20th email, you will get the shirt. So just get with us when you can. But all right, guys, a lot to cover tonight. We got to go over the card for Wrestle Kingdom, announcements and announcements and mail and all this other shit here. But first up, I think one of the biggest things people probably want to hear us talk about, WWE releases Sin Cara, Luke Archer, and The Ascension. So, interesting. They finally released Luke. I know he's been waiting for that for a while. Because it's Saturday. You know what that means. Have you been reading his tweets?
I haven't.
For the last, gotta be 3 or 4 months at the very least. I don't know, it could go further than that. I shit you not. You can go look it up yourself on Twitter. Every day he puts the same thing on Twitter. It's Monday. You know what that means? It's Tuesday. You know what that means? It's Wednesday. You know what that means? I shit you not. I don't know what he's doing with this. And he even did. We thought it would stop whenever he got released. It didn't stop. It's still continuing. So I don't know. We're waiting for the last. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway,
because he's about to debut at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, I'd love that. My God, I would love that. That'd be so fucking great. But they released.
I think Japan's a good place for him.
AEW would be a good spot for him too. He's got a lot of friends over there. I mean, Moxley's over there, Cody's over there. He's got some friends. But let's see, Sin Cara, Luke Archer, and the Ascension. So okay, obviously Sin Cara's headed towards probably CMLL or AAA.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Nothing
or
wrong with
retirement, because like, who the fuck cares about Sin Cara anymore?
Yeah, I hate to say that, but yeah, Luke Archer will be heading to bigger and better things in AEW or New Japan, and with New Japan on their way into the U.S., he could very well be They could build and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. New Japan's wanting to get a promotion out here in the U.S. They're starting to run more and more shows every year here in the U.S. They've got a whole sector of the New Japan company called New Japan Pro Wrestling USA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, if they're wanting to do something, that'd be a good guy to build a locker room around. You know, he's got the experience. He's a good wrestler. You could even have him as your middleweight guy, kind of your mid card. You know, you could do a lot with Luke. So I could easily see him going to Japan, but also, like we said, I could easily see him going to AEW. If they let him out by fucking February, he could easily show up at the Revolution pay-per-view they announced for AEW.
Very true.
So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And then the Ascension, they're gonna I don't know where they're gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen.
The Ascension had potential to be a freaking amazing tag team. Like, I was all for the Ascension when they debuted, but of course, old Vinnie Mac had to squander it and turned him into a freaking jobber tag team.
He turned him into the Legion of Doom 2.0.
Right.
That's exactly what he did.
I think they can do some good stuff over in AEW or Ring of Honor. AEW's tag team division is off the hook right now.
Yeah, you know what? I think AEW is probably where they'll end up most likely because of that exact thing.
Throw them in there with the Dark Order.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome. To run them as the muscle for the Dark Order, that could be a good faction with a tag team like that. Because I think that AEW would utilize them correctly. You know, I think that AEW would do something with them the right way. So, I mean, you know, I think possibly AEW would be their best choice. They're really focusing on the tag team division quite a lot, and they've got a pretty good tag team division. We've got SCU.
SCU.
Is it the Dinosaur Express or the Jungle Express? Dinosaur Express.
Jurassic Express.
Jurassic Express, which I love that fucking name. It's one of my favorites.
I'm just real quick. Fuck Jungle Boy. Fuck Marco Stunt.
I muted your mic because I knew what you were going to say.
You're horrible.
No, I didn't.
I was about to say, it'll get said at some point because
it
needs to be said.
We're gonna
Marco Stunt looks like a goddamn stick figure, and
Oh,
Jungle Boy, that is the worst gimmick since fucking Fandango.
You just make my fucking head hurt.
They need to give him the "Somebody Call My Mama" music. Look, I pray every night. I pray, dear Lord, baby Jesus, 8-pound, 6-ounce, baby Yoda, please fucking let Luchasaurus turn on these fucking idiots. And I hope Chris Jericho just brutalizes his ass next week on Dynamite.
He did pin him, though.
He did not pin him. That was not official.
He did pin him.
That was not official.
How are you
Marco
fucking
Stunt?
heel?
Marco Stunt is not a referee, and like like Chris Jericho said, everybody's for Jungle Boy, not me. I think you're a piece of shit. And that's exactly what Jungle Boy is, a piece of shit.
Did he touch you inappropriately as a child? Is that what happened?
I just don't like him, man. The gimmick is whack.
There's nothing wrong with the gimmick.
Everybody talks about, I've heard all week, oh, Emi Sakura this, Emi Sakura that, her Freddie Mercury gimmick sucks, freaking, but no one's talking about this fucking idiot coming out.
Because you're the only one.
Looking like...
You're the only one.
Tarzan Russell.
You're the only one that has a problem with fucking Jungle Boy. Like, you literally have got to be the only person. I can't
be the only one.
Yeah, you are. Everybody else loves fucking Jungle Boy.
Because everyone... I was about to offend a whole lot of people. Never mind. You just made the list.
You just made the lexicon of Le Champion. The lexicon of Le Champion.
Get a little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
I love Chris Jericho, man.
No, and Chris Jericho is good. And I think it's going to be a great match. Do I think that Jungle Boy is going over? No, I don't. I think that if he does last 10 minutes, it'll go to a draw. And it's not for the title, so it's whatever. It's non-title. But we know how much
he's going to come off strong. Jake Hagar's going to grab his foot. Luchasaurus is going to fuck up Jake Hagar. During that distraction, boom, Judas elbow. Within 5 minutes of the match, it's going to be over.
I'm telling you, it's not. Fucking Jungle Boy is good, dude. And Jungle Jack Perry is a name. I really think you should consider changing the name to Jungle Jack Perry. Only because that sounds so fucking like Jim Crockett Promotions-esque. I love that fucking name. Jungle Jack Perry is a great fucking name. But anyways, Jungle Boy has got a great gimmick. It's new. You don't see it anymore.
It's whack.
You know? Like, that's the same kind of gimmick that fucking Tarzan.
Yeah, you don't see it anymore because it's so fucking retarded.
The same
This is the reverse of the freaking Starship Pain. You say it's so unique, nobody else does it. Just like the Starship Pain.
Look, the Starship Pain was not a bad finishing move, Sean. It's just not number one.
Gimmicks.
It's just not number one. It's not number one, goddammit.
But bringing it back around, AEW's tag team division is off the hook. Private Party, their gin and juice is freaking amazing. Like, my mom absolutely loves Private Party. Are they turning Kenny and Hangman into official tag?
No, Kenny and Hangman are a means to an end, buddy. We both know what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, Hangman's going to turn heel.
Yeah, I see Hangman's it coming heel. And I cannot fucking wait. Oh my god, because I hope they set up him and Kenny for a big match. I want to see him and Kenny go one-on-one.
That would be dope, man.
Because
I might actually pay for that pay-per-view.
Because this whole Hangman leaving the Elite and all that, I've been following that. I think it's a huge fucking deal. It's a big deal. But hold on, before we keep going on to AEW's tag team division and such. So like I said, WWE has released Sin Cara, Luke Archer, and the Ascension. And I honestly think they're all going to be better off. Even Sin Cara. You know, CMLL or AAA are going to utilize him for how good he is at Luchador Wrestling. We know Luke Archer is going to do good anywhere else he goes. And then the Ascension have got a really good chance of doing good in Japan or in AEW with the tag team divisions there. I mean, because they could easily run a program and work with LIJ or Chaos or even on their own on the indie scene, even if not just New Japan, but other big companies like Ring of Honor. PCO won the World Heavyweight Championship. Holy shit.
That is so. It's funny you said LIJ is a good tag team. That's cute.
I don't think we're going to make it to the second one because I'm about to kick your ass. What the fuck, you got a problem with LIJ?
How long have I been talking shit about LIJ, bro?
You were talking shit on those podcasts because I've been busy. I've been at work all week, and so like I listen to podcasts at work, and I was like, I'll listen to some bar ones, whatever. And it was a couple of the old fucking episodes, and this motherfucker was talking some mad shit about Tetsuya Naito and Bushi and all the rest of them. What the fuck is your problem with them? It's like literally one of the best fucking tag teams in New Japan.